Hello there. I wanted to give a brief description of my company's experience working with Upplers on our website development and digital marketing initiatives over the last several years. My name is Thaddeus Bouchard. I'm the founder and president of a company called Screendollars, and we've worked with Upplers for about 3 years on various technology projects and initiatives that we have. Um, my company, Screendollars, collects, organizes, and publishes information on Hollywood movies, talent who work in the movies, and the film industry overall. Our Screendollars newsletter is one of the most widely distributed publications in the film industry. It is sort of experienced by or received by over 200,000 readers every week. Um, we also have a website, screendollars.com. Our website publishes a variety of information about Hollywood stars, movies, historical movies, as well as movies that have already been released, as well as upcoming movies, and various companies and organizations that are active in the film industry. Um, our website also includes a directory of many of those companies and organizations, from movie studios to film distribution companies, a list of movie theaters, particularly in North America, in the US and Canada, and film festivals in North America and all around the world that are kind of premier film festivals in the industry. We also include in our directory a list of vendors that sell products within the industry. So it's kind of a resource for people who work in the industry to find contacts. We began working with Upplers, as I said, about 3 years ago, focusing initially on our newsletter and ways in which we could better format and distribute at larger scale this email newsletter that we had initiated several years previously. Um, as we got into our initial discussions with Upplers, we sort of came to direct a considerable focus on developing our company website. Prior to that point, we had this, very active newsletter, but we only had a very simple company website. Sometimes these sorts of things would be referred to as a brochureware website, where we just say, who we are and sort of contact information. But there was no sort of active publication of current content on our website. We sort of made a commitment as we became more familiar with Upplers and its range of services and skills. We made a commitment to work with a dedicated team of developers from Upplers, in the hopes that we would achieve, more, obviously by making a greater level of investment in a shorter period of time. But in particular, I had some experience through previous software development projects and working with offshore development teams. And I felt that the key to success in working with a team that is not sort of sitting in the same office, with you, is communication. And I felt that a dedicated model of, as Upplers proposed it, for how we would work together would facilitate a much more effective communication with sort of daily, kind of consistent communication amongst the team members. So that's how we started, is with a dedicated model. And then, we fleshed out our requirements. We have fleshed out our requirements over time through a very collaborative process. And at the end of the day, I believe that this has led to a much greater return on the investment. The investment's a little bit higher, but the return has been much greater than it would have been if we had worked with Upplers purely on a project by project basis. We have a full-time dedicated project manager, and we have, as part of our team over the years, we've worked now together, full-time dedicated core web developers, and then there's additional complementary resources around that web development team that are also part of our extended team. Upplers did assist in a very helpful way in the early stages of our work together, our migration from a homegrown email distribution process and program to an email service provider called MailChimp, which folks who are familiar with that space will probably recognize. It's one of the premier email service providers. And our newsletter for several years now has been sent to our readers through MailChimp. And there was expertise that Upplers provided to us to facilitate our migrating into that world. And we're happy that we've done that. Upplers definitely, as I referenced a minute ago, has added into our team resources who are expert in search engine optimization, SEO, who have helped our website, helped structure our website in a way that search engine algorithms, crawlers, and algorithms would, view what it is that we're publishing as authentic, original content that is worthy of higher rankings in the search engine algorithm, and therefore generates more traffic from people who are doing searches on Google and Bing and other search engines, and looking for certain content that relates to the movies and the movie industry and stars, winding up on our website as a result. So our traffic on our website, I think, has been significantly improved or enhanced from what it otherwise would be through a dedicated search engine optimization resource who has a lot of expertise and has really, I personally feel like I've learned a lot through my engagement with the SEO experts at Upplers on how to be successful with an online publication. That said,